Okay, hi you guys. So this is going to be your reading for the 10th through the 12th. From the 10th to the 12th of November. And we are using 3 decks today. The Healing Light Lenormand, the Tarot of the Heart, and the Buddhism reading cards. And we're going to be doing something a little bit different. For the Lenormand reading, we're looking at Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And we are going to be doing like a 9-card pull. Three cards for each day. So, and it's not going to be by signs. This is going to be for everyone. So the Lenormand reading is going to be for all signs. And then we'll go ahead and pull individually from the Tarot of the Heart and the Buddhism reading cards for each sign. But the Lenormand reading is everyone. So, looking at the 10th of November. And there are no reversals in this one. So you have the Lady, Ace of Spades, 6 of Spades, and 8 of Hearts for the 10th of November. So you have the Lady in first position. And then the Tower. So the Lady is building something. Or the Lady is dealing with a business, a headquarter, or someone, an official building. Maybe she's in charge of the building. So the Lady has something to do with this building, or this post, this headquarter, this tower. And this building, or this headquarter, or this office of higher authority is we have the Moon. So this office of higher authority is she's gonna get some kind of recognition. This is like a recognition for something. So she's dealing with some kind of official place or official business in which she's going to receive some kind of recognition for. That's your November 10th. Now we'll take a look at the 11th. The 11th. You have 10 of cards, 10 of spades, and 9 of spades. So you're looking at a loyal friend. The loyal friend could be traveling towards something that's financial or stable. You can also have the loyal friend that is going to bring you some kind of long-term success or financial gain. You could be dealing with this loyal friend, could be traveling overseas. And you could also be that you have to make a decision between if you're to stay somewhere or to go. So there's something to do with a friend that's traveling overseas that could bring you financial stability, or you can also have a wind of change that you're going to have to make a decision of if you would like to stay or you would like to go. Now we're going to have your reading for the 12th of November. You have 9 of spades, 9 of hearts, and 6 of diamonds. This is the anchor, the rider, and the clovers. So you have something here that's stable, that's a routine, that's dependable. When you're going to get some kind of message regarding that. Something is going to bring you news. So maybe you're going to get news about something financial. There could be an improvement in a situation. And you can also have the news about some short-term gain or fortune. So I am definitely getting that you're going to get some news regarding something financial, something stable, or some situation that's going to improve. All right, that's what I have for the Lenormand reading. Now we will go in and take a look at the individual situations for the rest of the cards. So taking a look here at the Tarot of the Heart deck, we will kind of be, this is all major arcanas, you guys, for this deck. And we will be taking a look at the 3 cards pulled for each of you. And then we'll be taking a look at the messages, your general message from the universe for the Buddhism deck. Let's go ahead and take a look at your overall message for Leo. Leo's message from the Buddhism reading cards. Pure effort. Enlightenment is not your bright right. Those who succeed do not do so only through proper effort. Consider all spiritual reachings as an intellectual exercise to be practiced daily, diligently with discipline. This constant effort to maintain your daily practice is central to all spiritual practices that bring about personal transformation. And we'll take a look at your 3-card spread here. So your love reading, your 3-card love reading. Faith in reverse, strength in reverse, and the Lovers. So I'm feeling that you, in the past, you might have lost faith over a certain situation. You're going to have to keep your strength and keep your courage in order to overcome the obstacles regarding this situation. And then in the future we have your Lovers, which shows that there is a possibility that you might be getting a new love, or if you're already in love. If you're already in love, I feel that this love is going to deepen. You're going to get a bond with your partner and experience true bliss. If you're looking around for love, you're about to meet someone, or you could be dealing with a soulmate. But you must put aside the past issues in order to move forward with this new love. That's what I have for Leo. Moving on next to Aries. Aries message from the Buddhism deck. Wisdom. Know well what leads you forward and what holds you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom. As the Buddha taught, wisdom is the actual means by which we can purify ourselves. Just knowing this brings calmness and then faith. and eventually it brings truth to the light. Your love message reading. You have the Hermit, you have the Emperor in reverse, and then you have the High Priestess. So the Hermit is telling me that you were thinking over a certain situation in the past. You were kind of thinking over something or someone. Or you were seeking some kind of financial security in love. Or just emotional security in love. So, you know, maybe you're dealing with someone that is kind of like focused on their work and you're not feeling like you're getting what you need out of the situation. If you're looking for love, maybe you need to seek advice in a connection about any problems you might have. So you might also be dealing with someone that kind of thinks practically. You can also be dealing with someone that's trying to dominate you. This can also mean like controlling behaviors, unwilling to see your way of things. Then you have the High Priestess. So with that there, I'm more getting that you're going to have to rely on your intuition about how you feel over this situation. You could be seeking some truth regarding this situation. And if you're seeking love, you could be drawn to someone that you haven't spoken to as yet. But I'm more getting that you're going to have to rely on your intuition about this situation here. We are going to move on to Sagittarius. And Sagittarius reading from the Buddhism deck. Pure concentration. Thought is energy. Active thought is active energy. Concentrated thought is concentrated energy. Thought concentrated on a definite purpose becomes power. Awareness comes from the purity of concentration. This enables you to honor the rising and falling of things without getting caught in the downward spiral of destructive emotions. Consciously focus on where your mind is in relation to what is reality. So you have, regarding your love message, you have the Hangman, the Temperance, and the Moon. So with the Hangman being there, I'm more feeling that you're needing to pay attention to a certain problem that you might be ignoring at this time. Or you had some expectations regarding a relationship. Or you were feeling overwhelmed in a situation. So with the Temperance card there, I'm getting that you're seeking some kind of balance regarding this. You're trying to attend. If you don't attend to certain things, it might bring about some kind of misunderstanding. So you need to maintain your balance between your head and your heart in this equation. Then you have the Moon, which means that something could be hidden there. So you need to kind of go within and discover, maybe you're not being true to yourself or true to your emotions, or you're hiding away from discussing a painful issue. So something there might be hidden from you. And if you're seeking love, you might know that you have to take an action towards love, but you are not. So you're kind of hoping that the love will come towards you, but you also need to take an action. Take a look at Virgo's message. Virgo's message from the Buddhism deck. Wisdom. Know well that leads you forward and what holds you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom. As the Buddha taught, wisdom is the actual means by which we purify ourselves. Just knowing this brings calmness and then faith, and it brings truth to the light. Taking a look at the major arcana for your love reading. The Emperor in reverse, the Hangman, and the Temperance. Oh boy. So I'm getting here that you were dealing with someone that was maybe kind of trying to dominate you in a certain situation, and you're needing to either take time out from the situation or take a break from the situation. You're kind of like in a crossroads where you're not sure what to do. Getting in the future, you're going to have to take a balance. You're going to have to balance out the negative with the positive, and take a look at what you think logically, and then what your heart also feels, to find the right answer in this kind of equation. Let's take a look at Taurus. Taurus message from the Buddhism deck. Pure effect. Enlightenment is not your birthright. Those who succeed do not do so only through proper effort. Consider all spiritual teaching as an intellectual exercise to be practiced daily, diligently with discipline. This constant effort to maintain your daily practice is essential to all spiritual practices that bring about personal transformation. Taking a look at your love reading, your 3-card spread here. Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the Moon. So we have Wheel of Fortune upward, which is showing me that your luck is changing. You're moving forward towards something that you're trying to manifest, or you're trying to bring forward. And then we have the Moon. So something is hidden there from you. Maybe you're moving towards love, but you're not seeing it as yet. So I'm getting that you're going to get a shift. You're shifting towards something that you're manifesting. You're trying to manifest love. Or you're trying to manifest some kind of situation there. But something is still hidden from you with the Moon being there. You need to examine something a little bit deeper to find the answer. And you might have some fears about finding love. Now we're going to take a look at Capricorn's message. Capricorn's message from the Buddhism deck. Patience. At the end of the way is freedom, till then patience. Patience is a fine, noble quality. It implies that everything is possible in the timelessness of space and being, and a deep knowingness reminds you that nothing can fail you but your own impatience. Taking a look at the love reading. The Devil in reverse, the Star, and the World. So with Capricorn, in the past, maybe in the past you were kind of self-deceiving yourself. Or you were dealing with a manipulative individual that may have had some influences over you, or they didn't have your best interest at heart. Then in your current position, I'm having the Star, which is telling me that you're going to get some hope over this situation here. So you're going to grow and enter into some kind of happy relationship. Or there's going to be something that's guiding you or bringing you towards the world. So with that card being there, I'm getting that you're going to enter into some kind of stable relationship. or some kind of bliss with either family or friends, some kind of partnership there. If you're looking for love, you need to expand your horizon, expand your boundaries through like traveling and meeting people. But it more indicates that you're going to find the love, but you might need to broaden your horizon a little bit. So for Libra's message from the Buddhism reading cards, generosity. A true spiritual life is not possible without a generous heart. When you act in the true spirit of generosity with no expectations, your heart expands. Outwardly is a consequence of the compassion and loving kindness to be found within. Taking a look at your 3-card love spread, major arcanas, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and Faith. Wheel of Fortune, indicating a sudden upward shift or change towards giving you the justice or the balance that you need regarding a certain situation. So if you've suffered some kind of mistreatment in a relationship, you can look forward to a successful outcome. It might mean that not getting you two together, but it still benefits you in some way. It can be a settlement, it can be some other thing. If you're looking for love, I'm more feeling that you're needing to be true within yourself, to be true to what you want, to be true to how you feel regarding a certain situation. And then you have faith. So faith is actually saying not to lose hope. Reassess the relationship. If you're lacking something in a certain relationship, you need to reassess it. But this is also a positive outcome card. It can be shown as you're going to overcome and you're going to be able to move on to a new partner, or move on with your partner. You may receive a sign of faith in some way. You could also meet someone that kind of restores your self-belief and your faith. That's what I have for Libra. Moving on next to Gemini, we're going to take a look from the Buddhism deck. Wisdom. Know well what leads you forward and what holds you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom. As the Buddha taught, wisdom is the actual means by which we can purify ourselves. Just knowing this brings calmness and then faith, and eventually it brings truth to the light. Gemini's love reading. The Moon, the Magician, and the Devil. So in this situation, I'm seeing the Moon, that there is something was hidden there in the past regarding this relationship. You could have been dealing with someone that was kind of tricky or kind of hiding things from you. Someone that really didn't have your best interests at heart. And which led to you kind of, you're going to have to reassess the situation here. And think about like if this person is really who you want to be with. Because if you were manifesting something, it's going to lead to some, it could be that it's going to lead to some kind of transformation. Yeah, but I'm more feeling that something is hidden there and you're dealing with someone that's kind of like not have your best interests at heart, which is then it's going to kind of lead to some kind of influence over you that might not be good. Regardless of whatever they might have promised you. So just need to be careful there. Now for Aquarius reading. Aquarius message from the Buddhism deck. I have detachment, manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, reduce selfishness, have few desires. When you are able to identify the natural tendency of the wanting mind for more, you will not be caught in negative emotions when they are unfulfilled. You can then learn how to detach from the outcome and hold pure intention of enjoying the process of whatever you are doing in the now. Welcome each day as a new and exciting, and let unimaginable opportunities flow freely into your life. Taking a look at Aquarius's love reading there. Strength, the Lovers, and Death. So you're in the past, you needed strength. You needed strength to overcome a situation and to strengthen your current love position, which is going to transform. So the relationship I'm getting is going to change. If you're seeking love, you're going to meet someone. You're going to meet some, there is a potential for love there, for getting love. You could be grieving the loss of a love also, but I'm more getting that you have to overcome something to strengthen some relationship in your life, that's going to change. A renewal, some kind of a renewal or a new relationship or something is coming your way. Or you're getting over, you could also be getting over a past love, and you're ready to rebirth, take rebirth, and move on again. That's what I have for Aquarius. Now moving on to Pisces. Pisces message from the Buddhism deck. You have generosity. A true spiritual life is not possible without a generous heart. When you act in the true spirit of generosity with no expectations, your heart expands outwardly as a consequence of the compassion and loving kindness to be found within. Pisces love message. The High Priest, Wheel of Fortune, and Temperance. So with this card there, the High Priest, I'm getting that you could have been dealing with someone of authority, or someone that you went to advice for. It can also be foretelling that there was a marriage, or there was something. When you could have been dealing with someone that was older than you. So we had, like, there could have been a union, and then there was a shift, there was a change. There, it was a change for the better, because Wheel of Fortune is up, so there was some kind of change there. And in the future position, I have Temperance, which is kind of telling me that you're going to need to balance out a certain kind of situation. You need to attend to some issue or some misunderstanding in a relationship. Kind of get a balance between your head and your heart. If you're looking for love, planning your work, your social life, to ensure that you don't miss opportunities. You can also be reconciled with someone from the past. Or you just need to have patience throughout this situation. Now we're moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio's message from the Buddhism. Equanimity. I find hope in the darkness of days and focus in the brightest. I do not judge the universe. So equanimity embodies forging ahead with an unshakable courage to experience all circumstances that come your way, and without judging them as good or bad, right or wrong, gain or loss, so that You will not be disturbed by your own negative emotions. Nothing can then spin you out of your calm center. Let's take a look at Scorpio's love message. The Empress, the High Priest, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm getting that you might be dealing, or you might have been dealing with someone there that was very generous. Could have had a very loving relationship. And it's going to grow into some kind of commitment. This is potential love also. Now, I'm feeling that there could be a proposal of marriage or engagement, or something that's going to bring bring you two together. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is saying that your luck is changing for the better. So I'm definitely getting that some of you are going to be united in a love situation that's going to change or work out for the better. That's what I have for Scorpio. Moving on next to Cancer. Cancer's message from the Buddhism. Energy. You are never alone or helpless. The force that guides the star guides you too. Energy is more than you just cultivating physical boundless energy. It is making the connection with the universe life force that motivates all creation in the universe and in you. Taking a look at Cancer's love message here. Hope, the Sun, the Fool. Okay. So I'm getting that you were very hopeful in the past, hopeful over a certain situation, and it brought you a lot of happiness. There was a lot of happiness there. Now the Fool in the upright position is showing that you could be on a journey. You could be going on a new journey, something new, so a new beginning. Or this is a very light-hearted relationship. So I'm not really sure if it's a deep relationship or it's some kind of infatuation. But just enjoy the moment with that card in the upright. If you're looking for love, it's possible that you could be meeting someone that has some kind of like childlike charm. This is more indicating that you need to discover the love. So you could be dealing also with someone that's kind of immature, kind of like just out there taking chances. A very light-hearted person. So I'm not really sure how serious the relationship is going to be with the Fool being in the upright there. But it can also mean like new beginning a new adventure towards something. That's what I have for everyone's reading for November 10th through the 12th. Thanks for watching and join me next time.